Hello guys, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the course so far. So let's talk about today's topic, which is we'll talk about the entries, types of entries. So I hope you already know what is an order block, how to refine order block, and all the stuff that I taught previously. If you don't know, go back to my previous videos. There is a playlist as well. You can just start from the beginning. It will be easier for you to follow step by step, and in the end you will see all the dots are connecting and you will have a complete concrete plan to trade using the order block and smart money concepts, right? All right, so today we're going to talk about the entries, types of entries, and confirmation and the risk entries. I had already talked about briefly about confirmation entry in the last video, but we'll talk in detail today. Okay, so what are the criteria and the stuff? All right, so what is a risk entry? So risk entry is basically what you're gonna do here is you're gonna find out the daily order block, refine it to the extreme point, and just simply place the order, a limit order or buy limit or sell limit order there, and just forget it, putting the stop loss. So I will take an example how the risk entries is gonna look like. But basically it's just putting a limit order based on our requirement and understanding of smart money concept and order block strategy that we know so far, right? Okay, so the benefits of the risk entry is if you don't have too much time on the chart and you're busy with your day job or whatever, like all the stuff that you're doing, you just simply do refine the order block, place the order, and forget it, right? So that's the biggest benefit. The people who don't have too much time on the chart, they can use the risk entry. The disadvantage of the risk entry is you will stop out many times. Okay, so that comes along with this. So yeah, so basically it's a success rate is less using the risk entry. Okay, so just you need to keep that mind while using the risk entry. All right, so how the risk entry is going to look like? Okay, so let's take an example. Okay, here so we see clear-cut break of structure here, right? This is a daily chart on Euro Australian dollar. You can use any chart you want. Okay, so on this example we have, let's say this one, this is an order block. So this is daily order block. It's kind of maybe 50-60 pips. So what we're going to do, we're going to refine it to the next level. So our refinement on the 4 hour, it comes to here, right? You can go down maybe on 1 hour or less and then refine as well. So you can see the refinement on 1 hour looks like this, right? So if you don't know how to refine this order block, you can go to my previous videos and see there are plenty of examples that I already given, right? So this is our daily order block refined to 1 hour looks like. So what we're gonna do using risk entry, we're simply gonna put the limit order here on the open and the stops below. Okay, and the target, obviously our target is this high, right? Okay, so that's it for the risk entry. Okay, it's just simple. So one thing you can do to increase your R, the risk reward ratio, you can put the limit order on the 50% of this block, like in the middle, and the stops below the refined order block. So basically it's going to be look like this. Okay, so let's say 50% is kind of here, stops is going to be here, 11 pips, and you're gonna take it to the moon here. Okay, obviously, you're gonna take the partials along the lines, like, maybe 10% here, maybe 50% here, or kind of stuff. Okay, we'll talk about the trade plan and trade management and risk management in coming videos. But for now, today, just for the sake of this video, the risk entry is gonna look like this. Okay, you just put an order and forget it, or maybe put an alarm like this. Okay, if you have this level hit, okay, remove 10%, or maybe you can have multiple take profit for targets like TP1 here, TP2, TP3, or something. Okay, based on your risk appetite, yeah, you can remove the money along the lines. Okay, so it's already like 43% target, but it's already how much? 11% in a couple of days, or maybe a day. It's just today. Okay, but what's gonna happen? But as I told you, like, so for the risk entry, sometimes what will happen is like this. Okay, so the price will come like here and then just stop you out and then go. Okay, but that's the risk comes along with the risk entry. Okay, or so basically this may also happen, like just price just violate this OB, come back and just change the trend. This is also possible. So this is the risk for comes along with the risk entry. So yeah, so for example, like the USD CAD here, right? If you see here, exactly same thing happened, right? If you go, this is our order block. Okay, so which is a daily kind of stuff. So price just popped out, stopped, grabbed the liquidity and then moved on. Okay, so in this case, if you're using the risk entry, so you are unfortunately losing 1% here. Okay, but that's the risk. You just place the order and then just forget it. Okay, so that's the risk entry. Let's talk about the confirmation entry. What you're gonna do when so this is the same process until you refine this order block up to the 1 hour here. Okay, so let's take an example of a different player. Okay, let's say this USD, pound dollar, right? So we're talking about here confirmation entry. How do you want to confirm it? Okay, so this is a daily chart. You see clear cut breakup structure. Okay, so we want to go long, and where is the order block? So let's say this is an order block. Yeah, go, if you go down and refine, so it will come like this. Okay, you can go further down and you can refine there as well. Where is that? Yeah, oh yeah, here. So it's gonna look like this last sell candle, red candle before this big move up. Okay, if you don't know how to refine order block, I will highly suggest go back to my previous video and see how do I refine order block and the stuff. Okay, so for now, for this example, we refine this daily order block to the 1 hour. Now you just set an alert here, and when the alert hit, you need to be active. Okay, active on the chart. So for example, in this example, okay, so I will just replay from here. Okay, you go when the price hit, you go 1 minute, right? You want it to see here like this, something like this. The price is coming down like this. You want to see 1 breakup structure and 2 breakup structure. Okay, so this is what you want to see. So what does this mean? it means we officially changing the trend on 1 minute. So basically what's going to happen, this change in 1 minute is going to be change in trend in 1 minute. In some time it will be the change in trend in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour. Okay, but we want to catch the when the change is happening, at the same time we want to catch the lowest possible price, I mean in this case. Okay, right. So here what you see here is price is going down and hit alert. You just now observing price here, and you want to see 2 breaks of structures. Okay, I will just replay. All right, so price is in our zone is not violated, right? And now what do you see here? If you go here, 1 break of structure, 2 break of structure. So officially here we can say that change in trend happened. So now the bearish structure is shifted to the bullish one on 1 minute. Okay, so eventually it's going to happen on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. Okay, we don't know yet, but this is officially change in structure on 1 minute. So we have 2 points of interest here in this case. Okay, so one is here. So for example, okay, the other point of interest is probably this one. Okay, there is an imbalance above this, price may react from this one. We have 2 breaks of structure. So what's going to happen here, the price may come here and you just flew from here. Okay, but based on like imbalances and the stuffs below this, I'm expecting, I mean obviously I know in the hindsight this is before, but price may come down here as well and then react up. Okay, so you can split the risk like 1.5% here risk and 1.5, 2 orders. Okay, you can put 1 order here and 1 order here, and then just observe it. Okay, so let's play back for it here. So price tapped here and flew upward. Okay, so here in this case, like, you know, if you enter here, the price breaks next break of structure, you move the stops to the 0, so you will be break even here if the price come back here. Okay, so most of the time price will go from here. Okay, so just keep in the mind. But in this case, price comes back to the order block 1 here, so we'll got order block 2. So order block 1 will hit. Okay, let's play back 5 minutes. Okay, so price doesn't come here. Actually, it's reacted from the some imbalances here. Okay, in this candle. Imbalance, you know what is imbalance? You can see my previous video, week to week, and it's reacting from the 50% of that imbalance, and it just flew. So in this case, what you're gonna do is just like put an order here. I mean, okay, what you gonna stops below imbalance, 3 pips. Okay, and you just wait for a couple of days, because this is coming from daily, right? Target obviously is gonna be actually, yeah, so this is where we want to take it to this one. So how much is, like, I don't know, 100. 300 pips and 3 pips like 100%. So that's the power of the smart money and the stuff concepts. And you just wait until that hits, and it's obviously you're going to remove the profits along the line, so the true R will be less, but still it is insane. Okay, so this is what is considered for the confirmation entry, right? So again, I will repeat. So what is a risk entry? You just like refine the order block and place the order on the 50% of that zone or at the open. Okay, and then just forget it. And for confirmation entry, you need to see 2 breaks of structure, right? 1 and 2. And so once these 2 breaks of structure happen, there will be order block here and there will be order block here. So you're gonna split the risk 1% here or 1% here. You can take it as well, or you can have 0.5% here, 0.5% here, and then just wait. Okay, so this is it for the 2 types of entry. If you have any questions, or if you want me to do videos in Hindi or in other Indian languages, comment down this video, so I'll try to give as much as time possible, and we'll see you after then with the next topic. Okay.